You think the 1970s was all avocado green appliances, shag carpets, and disco fever? Think again. Behind those suburban kitchen doors, families were cooking up some of the most inventive, budget-friendly, and downright satisfying ground beef meals in American history. These were real recipes, served to real families during an era of rising grocery prices, gas shortages, and economic uncertainty. Tonight, we're uncovering 10 ground beef dishes from the 1970s that kept bellies full, kids happy, and families coming back for seconds, even when times were tough. From bubbling casseroles to one-pan wonders, these meals weren't glamorous, but they were full of heart, ingenuity, and flavor. Hamburger gravy over mashed potatoes. 1. Hamburger gravy over mashed potatoes. This Depression-era classic became a lifesaver in 1970s kitchens when beef prices jumped nearly 30% during the early recession. Families from Ohio to Oregon stretched a single pound of ground beef to feed 6 people, and hamburger gravy was the secret weapon. You'd brown the meat in a cast-iron skillet, whisk in flour to make a golden roux, then slowly add milk to create a thick, peppery gravy. Ladled over buttery mashed potatoes, it wasn't just dinner, it was comfort in a bowl. Kids loved scraping every last bit. Parents loved stretching the paycheck, and the aroma filled the house with warmth. If you love this classic, comment below and subscribe for more 1970s kitchen nostalgia. 2. Porcupine Meatballs. Don't let the name fool you. No porcupines were harmed. These meatballs got their quirky moniker because uncooked rice poked through the beef while cooking, resembling tiny quills. Popular at church potlucks and PDA dinners, they were a staple of community meals across Middle America. Ground beef mixed with rice, minced onion, and a beaten egg formed tender, golf ball-sized spheres. Nestled into a thick tomato sauce made from condensed soup, the rice expanded and absorbed the flavor, creating a unique texture somewhere between stuffed pepper and meatloaf. Simple, inexpensive, and endlessly satisfying, they were a shining example of American ingenuity. Comment if you remember these from Sunday supper, and subscribe to keep these recipes alive. 3. Tater Tot Casserole. Tater Tot Casserole, also called hot dish in Minnesota, was convenience culture at its peak. Invented in 1953, by the 1970s it became a national weeknight staple. The assembly was effortless. Brown ground beef with onions, spread in a 9x13 pan, cover with condensed cream of mushroom soup, then top with a geometric pattern of frozen tater tots. Bake until the tots turn golden and crispy, while the creamy beef filling bubbles beneath. Kids loved the crunchy topping. Adults loved the simplicity and portability. It appeared at church potlucks, funerals, and neighborhood dinners. No, it wasn't gourmet, but it was exactly the kind of comfort food a busy 1970s family needed. Share your tater tot memories below and subscribe for more nostalgic meals. 4. Old school goulash, American chop suey. Every Midwestern grandmother had her version of this skillet meal. While calling it goulash might make a Hungarian chef wince, it was America's take on a one-pot wonder. Born in school cafeterias during post-war years, it flourished in 1970s kitchens. Brown ground beef with diced onions, then stir in elbow macaroni, canned tomatoes, and any vegetables lurking in the crisper. The pasta absorbs all the beefy, tomatoey juices, creating tender, flavor-packed noodles. Flexibility was key. Corn, peppers, or cheese added when available. This wasn't fine dining. It was survival cooking that somehow tasted like home. If old school goulash reminds you of family dinners, comment below and hit subscribe for more classic recipes. 5. Beef and cabbage skillet. During the mid-70s, cabbage became a budget hero at just 15 cents a pound. Paired with ground beef, it could feed a family of 5. Irish and German traditions blended into suburban kitchens, and moms made it fast in trusty electric skillets. Brown beef with onions, then add cabbage wedges to sizzle and wilt in the flavorful drippings. A splash of Worcestershire, salt, pepper, and a can of tomatoes, if feeling generous, rounded out the dish. Served with buttered white bread, It transformed inexpensive vegetables into a rich, satisfying meal. Quick, nutritious, and comforting, it became a staple of working-class kitchens nationwide. If you've eaten this hearty skillet meal, comment and subscribe for more nostalgic favorites. 6. Beef and Macaroni Skillet. Before Hamburger Helper hit the shelves in 1971, families created their own skillet magic. Ground beef browned with onions, elbow macaroni added, then simmered with beef broth, tomato sauce, or ketchup, whatever was on hand. The pasta cooked directly in the beefy liquid, absorbing flavor in every bite. A handful of shredded cheddar stirred in, at the end melted into gooey pockets, elevating the dish further. One pan, minimal cleanup, and a filling meal made this a weeknight favorite. Kids love the cheesy, beefy comfort. Parents love the efficiency. If this skillet meal shaped your childhood dinners, comment below and subscribe to Remembering America. 7. Shipwreck Casserole. With a name lifted from a church cookbook, Shipwreck Casserole combined ground beef, cream soup, and crushed potato chips into a bold, divisive, yet beloved dish. Layer beef mixed with cream of mushroom or chicken soup. Sprinkle in a bag of crushed chips. Top with shredded cheddar if desired. Then bake until golden. The top layer stayed crisp, while chips inside softened into pockets of creamy, salty goodness. Every bite was a texture adventure. Crispy, creamy, meaty, and indulgent. Nutritionists weren't invited to 1970s potlucks, and Shipwreck proved that processed foods could be fun, comforting, and surprisingly tasty. Comment if you've tried this playful casserole and subscribe for more retro recipes. 8. Meatloaf muffins. Someone in the 1970s realized meatloaf could be sped up by baking it in muffin tins. Ground beef mixed with breadcrumbs, eggs, onions, and ketchup became individual-sized portions, cooking faster than a traditional loaf. Each muffin developed a caramelized crust, sticky from ketchup and brown sugar, delighting kids and adults alike. Perfect for weeknight dinners or freezing for later, they delivered efficiency and flavor. Served with instant mashed potatoes and canned vegetables, they embodied the busy family solution of the decade. If you remember these personal-sized meatloafs, comment below and subscribe for more time-saving nostalgic meals. 9. Beef and biscuit ring. This dish looked impressive, but required minimal effort. Ground beef baked in the center of a Pillsbury biscuit ring created a golden, flaky exterior with savory filling peeking through. Optional veggies like corn or green beans could be added. Bake 30 minutes and serve hot, and it appeared like a labor-intensive centerpiece. Kids loved the fun shape. Adults appreciated the convenience. This was 1970s entertaining at its best. Practical, visually appealing, and comforting. If you've made this at home or seen it at a family dinner, comment and subscribe for more classic recipes. 10. Beef jambalaya bake. This was one of those hearty, colorful casseroles that showed up in 1970s weeknight kitchens. Simple, budget-friendly, and full of comfort. Mom's brown ground beef with onions and peppers, filling the house with that warm southern-inspired smell. A can of tomatoes, a scoop of rice, and a few pantry spices turned it into a jambalaya-style bake that felt festive without costing much. It came out of the oven with tender rice, rich flavor, and a cozy golden top. Families scooped out big portions, enjoying a dish that proved you didn't need fancy ingredients to make something memorable. It was practical, filling, and always loved at the dinner table. If these classic 1970s recipes bring back memories, or if you're excited to taste the flavors of a bygone era, don't just watch. Join the journey. Hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and drop a comment sharing your favorite childhood meal. Every click helps keep these forgotten dishes alive, so you never miss a taste of America's culinary history.